This is a Chuki beat production.
Hi guys, welcome back to Petrolhead TV and welcome back to a brand new video. So today Scott has very kindly brought down his lovely Audi S3. It's pushing 420 brake horsepower. So as always, let's cut into some cinematics of the car and then we're going to go out for a quick blast. So I'll see you in a sec. So we are out in the S3. It's good to have a German car on the channel because we do a lot of Jap stuff. So I'm really excited to see what this car's all about. How long have you had the S3 for?
So I've had it end of June, be about a year.
About a year, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you had Audis before? Was this first Audi?
Second Audi. First Audi was an A3 1.8 turbo sport. Nothing extreme.
Yeah.
Insurance was a bit of a killer, so I had to get rid of it.
Okay. Let's start with like visual stuff. What have you done outside of the car wise?
So visually, it's got the Rider rear diffuser, Maxton side skirt extensions, Maxton front splitter. It's on the second one because they snap really easily.
Okay.
It's lowered on HR springs.
Yeah.
We got 18-inch Bowler B25 alloys, with Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres, honeycomb front grille. Carbon mirror covers with the dynamic indicators. Pretty much about as far as it goes on that, I think.
So you're going for like the whole murdered outlook.
Yeah, try and go as black as possible.
Yeah. So this is stage 2, yeah?
Yeah, stage 2 high torque.
And as I said, running 420 brakes, so fairly powerful. The stock these run, you say about 300, yeah?
Yeah, so the pre-facelift model is about 300.
Yeah.
A little bit more out of the facelift, but nothing too extravagant.
What do they do to get it to this kind of power? Is it any like bolt-on upgrades, or is it just literally a map?
There's a few bolt-on upgrades. I mean, just a map, you can go sort of stage 1, but with this one being a manual, the clutch isn't that great.
Okay.
Standard, let alone with extra power.
Yeah.
So I've had the RTS twin friction clutch put in just to cope with the extra sort of demand of power. Scorpion D-Cat with full non-res non-valve system.
Yeah.
Race 9 R600 intake. Force Motorsport turbo elbow. Leo Motorsport dump valve. Got the AirTech front mount. APR short shift kit. And the side shift on that as well, just to make the gear changes a little bit tighter. NGK competition spark plugs. But yeah, no,
So are you quite happy with how it is at the moment, but plans to do more in the future?
Well, not so much with this, I don't think. I think this is, as far as performance goes, this is about where I sort of want it.
Okay.
2 weeks after I got it, I broke the prop shaft, so that's kind of put a barrier up where I think I'm at the limit. Yeah, no, other than that, I think we're pretty much on the money with where I want it performance-wise. Maybe a couple of exterior modifications.
Yeah.
I'm contemplating a wrap, maybe some different wheels.
Okay.
But other than that, we'll see what happens.
What do you reckon wrap-wise? Would you not want to reveal that?
I mean, I've always liked the idea of a chrome red.
Chrome red,
Yeah. But I kind of think that's going the complete opposite way to what I'm doing. I mean, trying to go for the whole blacked out look and then throwing a massive bright colour on it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. You do something and then you get bored eventually, and then you throw more money into it.
Yeah. Picks up well as well, doesn't it? It's like instant.
Oh, changed the car as soon as I got it back from the map. It just changed it completely. It was quick when it was standard, but once I got it back from the map, it was something completely different.
Yeah, who mapped it?
So it was mapped by Regal Autosport in Southampton.
Oh, Regal, yeah.
They done the APR Stage 2 high torque map on it.
Okay.
Really impressed. I mean, I think as far as, especially even when the prop shaft went, they were quite on the ball in terms of helping me out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't call them. They've definitely looked after me.
If you've got an Audi and you're interested in getting a little tune or map or anything, I'll leave their links in the description below.
So I've done the EBC front and rear disc and pads.
Yeah.
So the pads are the yellow stuff pads.
Okay. Yeah.
And the discs are they're like the drilled and grooved black sort of discs.
Yeah.
Don't stay black for long, but no, they're pretty good. I am contemplating perhaps like a big brake kit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it needs to stop a little bit quicker at times, but
yeah.
That's only for really spirited driving, I think. Previously, when I bought a car, I've always sort of thought about the whole economic factor in terms of running it fuel-wise and everything like that, and trying to be careful. But because I spent most of the week in a van, that was one of the factors I cared little about. This probably costs around £70 to fill up.
Yeah.
That could do, depending on how you drive it. If I'm driving it hard all the time, potentially 250 miles.
Okay.
I've had 410 miles, I think, out of a full tank, which, you know, that was obviously driving like Miss Daisy, but
yeah.
I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, that's not bad. So it's capable of doing fairly good.
Yeah. Tax isn't ridiculous. I think that's like £17 a month or something silly like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Insurance is relatively alright.
Yeah. But that's that varies though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends on the area and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, other than that, I mean, the maintenance side of things.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you've had it only a year, but what do you like? Any common faults have you found, or anything?
I think the most common fault in these is the clutch. I mean, when I first got it, there was quite a nasty noise from the release bearing.
Yeah.
But it went back to the dealership. They'd done a whole new clutch kit. They'd done a bit of work on the rear suspension, so it had new shock absorbers done. But other than that, it's only going to give you trouble if you're not keeping up with like the maintenance side of things.
Yeah.
I know a common fault with them is the thermostat water pump. That housing leaks quite a bit, but I haven't had any issues with that so far.
Yeah.
The Haldex filter, it's quite common for them to get clogged up and create issues with the rear diff. You get a lot of wheel spin, but water service kit online, I tend to do it every sort of 10,000 just to make sure it's sort of on point.
Yeah.
At least then I know it's done. And for the sake of 60 quid for the service kit, you're saving yourself a lot of hassle.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's not that bad in terms of maintenance side of things. I mean, I've just had So I had the MOT and oil service done on it at Regal last week. That I think was about 300 quid, but I wanted them to use the Miller's Nano Drive oil because that's the more favoured one.
Yeah.
When you start going into the realms of like the tuning side of things. So yeah, no, I was quite happy with the price of that. Can't really argue. Yeah, it's all round. It's not too bad.
They say the car cost you around 20 grand as well, so I think they're quite reasonably priced as well, considering what you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, initially the hatchback was out of the question. I wanted something different, and you don't really see many of the saloons about, especially in the manual. Mostly the S3s, the more favoured sort of transmission is the DSG gearbox.
Yeah.
I didn't quite fancy the DSG side of things. I wanted something more of a driver's car. Yeah, so I wanted to be able to do something, and I felt going down the route of a manual was sort of where I wanted to be. I think I paid, it was about £22,099 for it.
Yeah.
Back in June last year, which isn't too bad because I find the saloons hold their money better than the hatchbacks. So yeah, overall the car itself, I can't really fault it. I mean, it's a lot of car for 22 grand.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, you're getting a lot of kit for 20 grand.
And with a few modifications, I think I put about 4.5, maybe 5,000 into it.
Yeah.
And that obviously got it to stage 2, which is 420 brake over the 300 standard. And I mean, the way I looked at it was including that into the purchase of the car, so you're looking at about sort of 27,000.
Yeah.
I've got a car that's 420 brake horsepower, whereas initially an RS3 was an option, or an S4 was an option, which for around the same money is slightly less on power, albeit the RS3, you know, you got the 2.5 litre engine and everything like that.
Yeah.
So there's a few more perks with it, but yeah, I can't fault this at all. It's like a kid at Christmas. You just get so excited. It's brilliant.
You know, when it's popping and banging, do you have the option in this where you can turn it off, or is it always on?
So
I know
it's always on.
Yeah.
It depends on how I drive. If I'm a little bit leery on the accelerator, then obviously it pops and bangs a lot more aggressively. But it's always there, much to the hate of my neighbours. But that's fine. They'll get over it. I've had quite a few complaints.
Have you?
But then I've had more people say that it sounds nice. So that outweighs the complaints. I'm happy with that. I'll take it.
Yeah. So smooth as well. Wow, the way that grips the road.
It does hold quite nicely. Yeah. I've always been a massive fan of the Michelin tyres.
Yeah.
I find overall they're the best of the best.
Yeah, I need to get a set of them. What a car for 20 grand. Just over 20 grand. Know if it splits like flames at all, or?
Yeah, it does split flames. There's a video. I think there's a video on my Instagram. There's a video on Regal's Instagram, I think.
Yes, yeah. I remember seeing that. I actually posted that on the story. Yeah, if you want to see that video, obviously go and follow Scott as well. His Instagram pop up here somewhere. Give him a follow. I appreciate that. Go and check out some of his videos of this. That was in 5th gear as well, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was a 5th gear pull.
But it's still aggressive, like even high gears.
this is it. I mean, obviously I've got a little boy and another one on the way, so I wanted something that was practical. Another reason why I chose the Saloon over the hatchback was purely down to the fact that there's a better boot space.
Yeah.
And it was just more sort of child friendly. But at the same time, the front seats, I do want to swap out at some point. I've always loved the wingbacks. I think they're such an incredible seat.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I like them as well.
Maybe venture into like the carbon steering wheel, just concentrate on more visual modifications rather than performance side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's almost where I sort of wanted to be until I change my mind again and go back to the drawing board.
Alright guys, so I think we're going to wrap up the video here. Thank you very much for bringing your car down. I really appreciate it. I've had a really good time going out in this. And it's been good to go out in a German car as well, switch it up a bit because I'm always out in German cars. If you have enjoyed this video, please click a like on this video. I'd really appreciate that. It helps the videos out a lot. Click around here somewhere. Scott's Instagram will be there. Go give him a follow. I'd really appreciate that. And if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I think we're up to like 460 odd subscribers now, so we're gaining well. So yeah, I'll see you very soon guys. Cheers.